Hello everyone and welcome back to How Not to Play Sword of the Stars. And where where we left off, we were in a bad position and the dog is growling and barking. One moment. Sorry about that. I live with two dogs and they're annoying. But I'm going to do something a little different with recording this time. I'm going to record for 15 minutes and then refresh the recording because I had a lot of desynchronization last time. And that might have to do with me pausing and then coming back. It's possible, but we'll see. We'll try something different. If it doesn't work, then... One moment. Oh, those dogs just don't understand the importance of what I'm doing. I mean, I'm trying to record for the 2 people who will watch this video over the next 5 years. You 2 people are very important. And... yeah, like I was saying, we're going to try something a little different. If it gets a little wonky, we'll try something else next time, and we'll really cut back to 15-minute episodes. I really don't want to do that. I like half-an-hour episodes. When I watch Let's Plays online, I like to watch half-hour episodes. But we'll see. So, we're going to do some research. And what should we research? I haven't decided. This is like 20 minutes after the previous recording. I believe what we're going to do is research salvage tech, and then we'll go into mining so we can start working on that mess. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Wait, no, let me check something. Oh, we met someone else. When did we do that? Was that just this past turn? It must have been. I don't know where, though. Well, anyways, what was I looking at? Yeah, okay, let's see. Fission, nuclear, fusion, nuclear, fusion, Everyone's at fusion except maybe Lan Makona, who I don't even know how we met him. I don't know where we ran into him. But the point is, I'm going to have to research fusion in order to stay competitive. 23 turns. I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do it.
Your word is law, Varkona.
Should I pump money into it? Well, I could. 10k? 10k? 10k should be okay. And we're getting some work done in here. We've colonized a few extra planets. We're still working on a couple. Now I'm going to go through and look at morale. Since that whole thing at our home planet, I'm a little worried. Kupak has 25 morale, but it's going up. Because we established 2 colonies, and that'll start going back down, but we're okay there for a couple of turns. Normally it seems like about 20. About 20 is when stuff starts going downhill. Everyone else is fine. We have to keep an eye on Kupak. Where is it? Where did it go? Kupak. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on. We don't want rebellions. Rebellions are bad. Size 6. 3,400 resources. 55,000. Man. Let us build a couple of extended range ships and send it there.
We will
Here
build as you command,
and there.
Varkona.
Alpha Virginis and Prion. Combat in deep space. Oh yeah, that's right, I remembered that. And Timur has cruisers. Always good to know. We should win that. Let's go check them out. I don't think I've shown off a Morgi cruiser yet. So it should be a learning experience for you guys. Now we might get close enough to see it. Also, this is one of their planets. Something to keep in mind. It's actually a fairly well-off planet. But let's go check it out. Let's see if we can see one of their cruisers. This ship obviously isn't going to live that long. I mean, it's a scout ship. Mark IV extended range, they don't have any of our upgrades. That's okay. The only thing I'm a little worried about is destroying them before I even get to see their cruisers, because I want to show them off. Here we are. There's the cruiser. That's a fancy looking cruiser. Let's go attack it. And that's why it's a fancy looking cruiser. They have big lasers on the front of their ships. This is unfortunate. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen them put big lasers on the front of their ships. It makes sense, they do excel at energy weapons, but they usually go for swarms of drones. But that's okay, I suppose. I can deal with that. Also, we are moving our fleet here. It will arrive in Gallifrey in 3 turns, and then we'll be turning it towards Grayson. Is that the best planet to attack? Well, it's a size 7 planet. That counts for something. Citizens at Kupak have revolted. Wonderful.
We have detected a small incoming fleet.
So, yeah. Well, in a couple of turns, they'll be good as new. It's okay. I'll deal with it. And the biggest reason why we're having revolt problems, we're not colonizing fast. We're not conquering planets fast. We're not doing things that warrant having a high morale. We don't even have over 1 million savings because we're spending it all on defense ships. I can cut back on that now, though, because I have a decent sized fleet. I'll probably get it completely and utterly destroyed by throwing it at this planet. So you see why I'm calling this now. Let's see us get destroyed. But that's okay. I'm enjoying myself. This is the first time this game's challenged me in a long time. It's also the first time I've played in a long time, though, as many of you can probably tell. But I'm okay with this. If it was easy, I wouldn't be having fun. That counts for a lot. 103,000 to colonize that planet. Tulpi. Tupile. You? I wish to colonize you. I do. Problem is that you're way down there. So I'm gonna have to build some ships. Let's see. 5 Tarkasian cruisers, a strike force command, a tanker cruiser, and 2 colonizers. Takes all of our money. We are broke.
Yes, Buck.
Okay.
We'll have the ships out in no time.
Fair enough.
System update.
I can deal with that. We're losing more people at Kupak, but that's okay. A few ships are approaching. Like I mentioned earlier, if I lose this game, I'll probably take a break from Sword of the Stars for a while. I'll come back to it later. Maybe we won't get such a crappy start this time. Are our ships at Gallifrey? No, not quite yet. Next turn. We have 21 cruisers, though, and they're decently armed. That's no laughing matter, even to the AI at this point in the game. I mean, saw how well they tore up those pirate ships. Think about what they would do to a normal ship that isn't very well armored. It's something to think about. And really, as far as influence go, we're doing okay. I mean, yeah, we're not the best in the galaxy, but there's 5 other factions. I'm holding up a slight hope that we're actually fairly close to one another in terms of power, and I've just been slightly behind. That's sort of hope beyond hope. I've seen these fluctuate slightly between 5 and 6, but I'm allowed to dream. It makes me feel better when I sleep at night. It does indeed. Oh, 31 turns to complete. It's going up. Wonderful. But fusion is that important. It really is. And I forgot to cut that ship off, but that's okay. That ship's dead. And there's the von Neumann. Excellent. And there's more von Neumann. I do not care. I can auto-calculate this battle too. I like watching my cruisers pew things. It's okay. This... I should be okay here. I should be. We'll see. Unless I retard into another one of their ships and lose one. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I think. I should be fine. I hope. Hope we'll be fine. Come on. That's a lot. Oh goodness. Take them out. Take them out. No. Ah, come on. Seriously? Is this seriously a thing that's going to happen? Come on. Come on. Deal with it. Take them out. Come on. Wonderful. I just lost 3 of my ships. Von Neumann, everyone! Turns out, they spawn with more of these little annoying destroyers, depending on how many ships you have. All of my hate. All of it. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. When life gives you von Neumann, then hope you destroy them before they hit your ships. That's the best you can do. It doesn't help that they have phaser point defense. Yes. Goodbye, von Neumann. Thank you for stealing 3 of my ships. GG no re? Maybe? Aha, I was victorious! I wasn't victorious. It's just trying to make me feel better.
Update. We have enemy ships within scanner
Do we now?
range.
Build a couple. Oh, that was at camp? Oh. Game? Trying to do something sneaky there, game. I don't approve. On the bright side, 9 resources was added to the system. That's a bonus. 6 ships were detected. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Mr. Extended Range Ship. Rest in peace. Hit Grayson.
Your word is law, Vakon.
Build, not enough citizens to crew the well, yeah, that would be a thing. You, Serma. Build a colonizer and a tanker. That should get you down there.
Shipyards
And
at
we need
your
to build more ships here.
disposal, Bakona.
Come on. Build more cruisers. Build one more cruiser. I don't want to go into debt. That's been causing me problems.
Bakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Perhaps for my next game, if and when I do one, if I lose this, I'll play a faction I'm a little more comfortable with. The Tarkas, I know how they work, but I've never played a serious game with them. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to play them. I mean, if I wanted to play something I was comfortable with, I'd do this on my own. Where's the fun if I could just walk over the game? However, I may compromise and just turn off random events.
As ordered.
That's only part of the problem that I'm having. But I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's end the turn. I'm not entirely sure how much good I'll be doing now. I'm being too defeatist about this. I mean, we're still alive. We haven't lost a single planet yet. It's very possible that when these colonies are done, I'll have enough money to pull out of this slump, and I'll be able to do something about it. And I shouldn't really throw my game out yet, just because I'm having a bad streak. No, that's not good sportsmanship. After all, we're attacking a planet. We're attacking a planet with a decent-sized fleet. I have not even seen a fleet as large as this one yet. I know it exists. Right here. Ships, 6. Yeah. We're doing that bad. We're doing that bad indeed. But I'm not going down without a fight. That's how that's gonna go. I'm not going down without a fight. I may not do things as efficiently as I might think I'm doing, or as much as I was thinking I was doing earlier on. I mean, I was thinking I was doing really well, and then I attacked Sirma, and my entire fleet got destroyed. I went from 1 to 5 in a matter of a single turn. That's okay. Well, let's see what happens. We're gonna win that fight. We'll auto-calculate it. We're gonna lose that fight. We're going to auto-calculate it. There's nothing new that we can learn from those fights. If we run into a situation where we run into another race, or I'm just curious to see if they have anything new. If that's the case, then I'll do a couple of those battles and learn what I can learn. But it's not going to do any good right now. 3 turns, and then 6 turns for the colonization fleet to get there. That's good. How are we doing with our research? 16 turns to complete. Fair enough. And yes, fusion is that important. Even though it's going to take a lot of time to research, we need to keep up with that. We need to keep up with the other computers. Fusion is a lot better than fission. And later on, antimatter is a lot better than fusion. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Which is why I am researching it above all else. Camcare, how are you doing with your morale? 51? Okay. 30 is when we're going to have a problem. I thought it was 20. I thought it was 20, everyone. I apologize, but obviously I was proven wrong. I apparently don't know as much about this game as I thought I did. It's a little bit sobering. But like I said, it's probably been about a year since I played Sword of the Stars 1. I've played Sword of the Stars 2 quite a bit since it came out, but they're really not the same. And I don't know if I'll be doing a Sword of the Stars 2 playthrough, considering the issues I've had with recording Sword of the Stars 1. Specifically the audio lag, which is really odd. Like, normally when you see lag, you see the audio lagging behind the video. Period. But in this, my speaking and what I'm doing on the screen is keeping up. It's just the audio of the game that's lagging behind. And I had issues earlier. It was doing a weird flicker dance when I was trying to record in full screen mode. That is why I have such a low resolution. I'm currently at 1024 by 768, even though I have a large enough of a monitor to handle more. Because anything larger and I would start having issues. It's been sort of a mess, everybody. But that's okay. Because it's actually quite a bit of fun. Even though I'm ranting, even though I'm frustrated, even though I'm waiting for the hammer to fall, I'm enjoying myself. And that's, in the end, that's all that really matters. Next turn, Grayson, battle. The first major battle where we're actually attacking an enemy planet. And they've prepared for us. They've prepared the welcome wagon. This will be the first major engagement that we run into. I can't wait. Wardens of Darkness. The time of your fucking is now. And I forgot to set the fleet organization. Oh well. Strike Force Command, you stay back. The rest of you ships, go forward. Go forward for great victory. Take down those Lear ships. Take down that Lear ship. That is their command ship, everybody. As you can see, like I've mentioned before, spinny things. Always look out for the spinny things. And they're probably going to beeline my... Oh. Well... Okay. I suppose you could try to do that. They have, quite a bit of firepower there. Also pinball. Hey, pinball. And emitters. They're doing quite a bit of damage. Get that out of the way. Come on, take them out! Aha! Damage. Ooh. There we go. Now, move on to the next ship. They are quite a... I believe they are quite a bit ahead in tech. That thing can do a bit of damage. This thing right there. That's the, I don't remember its exact name. But it fires a spray of plasma. It's pretty nasty. Also, I think they have torpedoes. They do indeed have torpedoes. Of course. Curses. Well, we have numbers. If we don't take them out this time, we'll definitely take them out next time. It's sort of a victory. And there's that spray right there. And because we're so far behind in tech, our missiles aren't doing anything to them. Their point defense, taking them out. As expected. Come along then. Of course the command ship's under attack. What do you expect? Yeah, part of our problem is how bulky our ships are to move. I may have had better luck holding them still, like I probably should have. But I was feeling cocky. We had numbers. I'm glad I could show off my inexperience with playing with the Tarkas. There's a reason I don't play them that often. Partially because I'm not that good with them. along then. Let's try it this way. I think they'll actually have to turn and head back. I don't think that they can glide, which is unfortunate. Here, I'll try to help. Come here. There we go. Yep. I think they have us outmaneuvered. Fusion, a big deal. They can just fly laps around our ships, and we can't do too much to them. Yep. Well, I'm going to see this through to the end. I am. I'm going to see it through to the end. We shall go down in a glorious blaze of fiery death. Is that our last ship? I believe so. So yeah, despite our ships being more tanky, despite us having reflective coating, they still took out 20 ships with 4 cruisers. It's a big deal, everybody. Fusion. Fusion. I may want to reroute our strategy. With these bulky ships, I don't think strafe is cutting it. Because it takes so long for our ships to rotate that other ships are just flying circles around them. Actually, assured destruction right there. Oh, I guess we do have another cruiser there. Indeed. You get one more good hit in, because why not?
System.
We still have 9 cruisers.
We have detected a small
What's the worst that could happen?
incoming
Okay,
fleet.
so let's take a look at this design, see if there's anything we can do to improve it. Strafe, not working for us. Should we go back to Hammerhead? Should we go back to Hammerhead? I'm starting to consider it. I may even want to do something like that. Just switch over to mass drivers. Because our missiles aren't doing anything. Because of how slowly we're teching, our missiles aren't that great. It's something to think about. It is indeed. And we're running out of time to think about it as well. And they got even more cruisers there. That is a shame. Well, we'll see what happens when you hold our ground. And see if that makes any difference whatsoever. After that, we'll go home if we can. This was our first real fight. It was. Yep, there's the PowerPoint defense. Just mowing through our missiles. Our missiles, useless. If we had more upgraded missiles, that would be something to deal with. In fact, we may want to work on that as well. That's our tanker cruiser. Get back. They can outrun you, it's not gonna matter. Ah, yes. Fiery explosions. favorite. These ships aren't going to be able to do anything more. Come along, then. Burn, burn, burn! Fiery death of doom. That's okay, though. Yep. Take it out. Yeah, we're definitely going to do something about these missiles. They're not cutting it, everybody. Unless we actually do some serious work into our missile attack. But we're so far behind in tech right now, it's going to take quite the miracle for us to pull through this. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's certainly
System update.
going to be a challenge. There's a couple things that could help. DF racks, yeah. They can't shoot down all the missiles if there's a million of them. Fusion warhead, that would help. That would make our missiles harder to shoot down. It would require them to take more damage. Corrosive missile, again, bigger missile, better. And we could also do more in ballistic tech. But that's not our problem. Our ballistic tech is doing fine. Yeah, we could research heavy drivers and stormers. We will, at some point, research stormers. I love stormers. But we're trying to keep up with the AI in tech in the sense that I'm trying to keep up with them defensively. And obviously, we pale in comparison to their offensive capabilities. Their ships can just fly circles around it. That's why we're doing the fusion research. After that, I'm seriously considering doing a lot of warhead tech research. But that's something we think about next time on Let's Play Sword of the Stars. Happy gaming!